Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I am playing an EIKWM France Deck G4567 game with Mercator, Fironics, and touldin. So, let's take a look at this first pile. Benefactor is quite good. Honor student, you get the top thing after playing an Auk. We've got manufacturer, we've got best friend, grain, veg, sheep, boar, cattle. Another player converts goods into food, pay them a food to buy a good of the same type. It's not too bad. Compost farmer, but yeah, looks like the pick to me is a benefactor. Whoops, what did I just do with manufacturer? Did I just hide it? I dragged it down here. Okay, good. It's still here. Yeah, I think the pick is manufacturer. It's a pretty nice build around. Getting farmer back would be fine. Getting best friend back would be fine. Be happy with either of those. Yeah. Seems like a fine start. There's lots of stuff. There are some cards that combo particularly well with the benefactor, you know, where they want you to build rooms after holding animals, for example, or after building pastures. Benefactor is very strong with those cards. Has touldin set yet? No, touldin hasn't set yet. Need touldin to come in and pass me some cards. Hey, Relicran. Okay. Well, we just passed manufacturer, so manufacturer likes to see sculptor's son. Also, sort of crockery lover. Um, Benefactor likes Head of the Revolution as a four-wood occupation, although sometimes Benefactor fences a small for pastures and takes a while to fill in with fields. Usually with Head of the Revolution, you know, if you can cover 9 spaces with your fences, that's a way to guarantee that you win the points pretty quickly. Morning Trader is a very powerful card, and I think I'm just taking Morning Trader here. Morning Trader also encourages me to go after ovens, which would help me win the crockery lover. So, yeah. Also, if I wheel Oven Inspector is very good with Morning Trader. Okay, I like Overachiever a lot. We've also got Inventory Manager here. Inventory Manager is the snap pick for the manufacturer, I guess, but Overachiever will help me make my ovens cheaper, so I like that. It's also Beekeeper. But yes, Overachiever is very good. Okay, Stockbroker is quite good for Benefactor because I really can take advantage of the fact that I'm the only one that can use the sheep space early to set up breeding pairs of cattle and boar. I guess I should read Dumpling Maker. Convert an animal or vegetable into food. Put a grain from your supply on this card. One grain on this card into 4 food at any time. 1 bonus point. Whoa! Oh, So I should theoretically have a bunch of grain thanks to Morning Trader, and then Dumpling Maker lets me convert them into points at 1 to 1. Okay, yeah, Dumpling Maker seems good. It is limited by the number of times I convert stuff into food that's not grain. But I mean, it's pretty easy to see this being a, 4 food 3-point card, right? The effect that it lets me bake on its own is pretty good. Pretty good. So it looks like there's going to be a pretty high cost to not morning trading, because basically morning trader is every grain is going to be close to not quite a point, but in the first 7 rounds, half the grain will be points probably, and then in the next 6 rounds or whatever, every vegetable that I get will be a Dumpling Maker point basically. Okay. Do I want Renaissance Man here? I might want Renaissance Man here. I don't get the vegetable early is the problem with Renaissance Man, but I can get it eventually. I guess I don't really get Stone and Reed that well if I'm morning trading a lot, but by that point in the game I should be able to get some. I could take Best Friend, yeah. I do. If I do set up Benefactor, like even if I get a sheep out of Best Friend and use that for Benefactor, that would be good. Getting a boar and a cattle helps me to set up a breeding pair with my Benefactor. Yeah, that's definitely true. I think the Best Friend, grain and vegetable are not very good from Best Friend though. I'm gonna take Renaissance Man. Whoa, Sculptor's Son is still here. Oh, I hate passing Sculptor's Son to the manufacturer's 7th, but I'm gonna take Oven Inspector. Oven Inspector is just way too good with Morning Trader to pass on. And this pick, Chief's Grandson, I guess. Maybe I get to play it for free. and it's a free 1 point. Alright, so speaking of ovens, private oven. Nice. Also broom. Lotus roots. Whenever you use fishing, you get a vegetable. Yeah, I'll take private oven here. No chance I wheel broom, but if I did, that would be amazing. Honestly, the rest of this hand is quite bad. Okay, flower field. So harvest, you receive. Okay, so yeah, flower field is machete, the field, and then we've got pelts. So the nice thing about pelts is I know that with dumpling maker I want to be eating animals, but flower field is just too perfect, right? Flower field is too perfect for what I want to do for getting lots and lots of crops. Yeah. All the grain or all the vegetable, yeah. All the something. I might be dropping benefactor. I'm not sure what the timing on benefactor will happen. We'll see. I definitely want to make sure I build a stable when I build the first room, my first room. Okay. Salmon fishing. Put a food on your. Okay, so there are people who like fishing here in the game who might take this card. Resource trading. Read in a stone when you play this card. Not bad with Renaissance Man. If I had a source of early vegetables, which I don't yet, and I haven't prioritized them, I'm usually happy with Renaissance Man at like 5 or 6 points. Yeah, I like Paperclip. I think Paperclip is good. I think it's unlikely I play Chief's Grandson. The issue with Paperclip is Oven Inspector. That's the issue with Paperclip, is Oven Inspector. Is I don't know when I'm going to be able to oven inspect. Cheese on toast, bake one or more grain into bread, one food on the next 2 round spaces if you have a sheep. The kindling's okay with Overachiever because you can play kindling and then immediately build a major for cheaper. Yeah, Paperclip is good. I can always play Paperclip after I play Oven Inspector. Or leave Oven Inspector for one of my last occupations, depending on how it looks like the ovens are going to be built. Whoa, Barn is quite good. White Kingdom is good with Benefactor, but I think we're moving away from the Benefactor line. Baking Dish, a clay for a point and a bake action is actually phenomenal when baking is your main way of feeding. And there's also Baking Tray, which I honestly, Baking Tray with Overachiever is also very good. Yeah, passing on Baking Dish is making me sad, but Barn is just too good. Barn is just too good. Yeah, and I know that Head of the Revolution is out there, so Barn pushes me towards potentially winning the Head of the Revolution points. Too bad. I would like all of these 3 cards. Even Animal Show is probably fine. Well, I could play Lotus Root to potentially get... Does Edible Roots work on Flower Field? From a field. I can look at the Edible Roots, the WM Pie Compendium. Receive 1 food when you harvest the last wood from Forester or Copse. Okay, so that tells me yes, it does work. Garden Weed as some random clay for vegetables might be fine. But Flower Field Edible Roots is actually a combo. It's like a decent combo. What am I going to need more? You know what? With Overachiever, Renaissance Man, I would definitely appreciate clay. Definitely would appreciate some clay. But it's just so little. It's like 3 clay over the last 3 harvests, usually. Yeah, I'm going to take Edible Roots. Rock Garden, on the other hand, is probably actually playable here, since I probably want to sow on the flower field. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure it triggers Edible Roots. Although I would have to have 3 fields before I could play Edible Roots. Salmon Fishing is still here. That's kind of surprising. Take Kindling. Kindling is decent with Overachiever. I don't really want resource trading here. You know what? If I'm morning trading, then resource trading is probably better than usual. I can take resource trading. So I kind of need this game to be sort of well planned out, because I need to make sure that I have the ability to plow 1 field every stage. Starting in stage 2. Well, stage 2 plus 1 could be mixed together, but I need to be in a position where I'm plowing. And with Morning Trader, usually Usually you don't have that much to do with your late actions in stage one, so maybe I pull off a couple fields there. So I get to play Morning Trader round one here, which is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I wish this paperclip had the Microsoft paperclip eyes. Like, that's what I always think about when I see it. Touldin plays Beekeeper. Oh yeah, Beekeeper's a combo with Private Oven as well. Didn't really think about that. I guess I didn't know that I was going to get Private Oven at the time. So what did Touldin take to pass Morning Trader? Something pretty good, right? Fironics plows with their second move. Could be Evening Prayer. Morning Trader Dumpling Maker seems strong. Yeah, it does. It does. Touldin start player upholstery. Sure, I'll take 2 clay. Looking at potentially building the first fireplace. So I'm going to morning trade here. I'm going to morning trade every round. The one stable prereq for private oven seems weird. I think the idea is that you're building the oven in the stable. Like, that's the idea. That's why it's private, you know. You're hiding it in your stable. I'll get a good action back here. Reed stone food, Ock 2, Reed 3 wood. Thanks to Touldin using the expensive Ock space. It's like a backyard pizza oven. Is that a thing that people do? They have pizza ovens in their backyard? It's not something I'm familiar with. Touldin probably plays another Ock, right? Because he used expensive Ock, so I get 2 Reed here. So getting 2 Reed as Morning Trader is pretty nice. Touldin's playing all the food per harvest cards. And then I probably... Well, if Fironics has Evening Prayer, then Fironics will plow. But if Fironics doesn't plow, I will. We've got Mercator fencing 6 in round 2. It's crazy. Crazy. So I think I'm not getting the sheep, to put it mildly. Definitely looks like Evening Prayer from Fironics. If Fironics keeps plowing, then that could be a sign that it's Evening Prayer and Field Doctor. Touldin's got... What does Touldin have? Something that needs a really high occupation prereq. Animal Pen? Hasn't taken wood yet, though. Can I post a link? Sure. Yeah. Quarry and politician? Yeah, could be. Yep. Yeah, go ahead, Joe. Hopefully Nightbot doesn't destroy you. Ah, okay. People have it like beside their barbecue. Neat. So I get a 3 wood action here, so I'm pretty happy about that because I could actually build the first room. There it is, quarry. Nice. Quarry plus upholstery. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Touldin's got a really, really good start. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hopefully, he's last in the family growth queue. Let's see. Does Fironics continue to plow? Is it evening prayer or is it field doctor? Oh, thank you. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I guess Touldin's never taking for food when day labor is available, right? Never gonna take for food over other stuff. It's five. I guess it's 5 food. It's only 5 food each harvest, but yeah. Do we think Fironics has evening prayer? Evening prayer field doctor, pretty potent combination. My build a room action is safe. I can take 4 wood here. I can read stone food here. I could play Overachiever. Reedstone food lets me overachieve into the clay oven next round. 4 wood is good for barn, and it's just a good action generally. Guess I'll take Reedstone food here. I'm not too happy about passing Touldin 6 wood. I guess I don't have to. Oh, sailboat constructor for Fironics, so it's not evening prayer. not evening prayer. So he has to use an action to play field doctor. Okay, good. That's good to know. So he's a couple moves away from being able to grow. So I guess I take 3 wood just to block touldin, and I can first action build next round. Which I'm a little sad if family growth is round 5 because I want to play Overachiever as well, but I definitely don't want to pass 6 wood to touldin. But being in the position to build the first room in round 5 is not something I can complain about. And now my second action can be Overachiever. D. Just lost a wood here. I could have done it the other way around. 4 wood, Reedstone Food. You think Reedstone Food was always coming back? I don't know. I try to value Reedstone Food pretty highly, I guess. Do you think Fironics was not going to take Reedstone Food? Mercator taking 3 wood makes sense. I agree with that. And touldin wants to take wood too. But you think Fironics wasn't going to take Reedstone Food? I don't know. I guess I just thought Reedstone Food is pretty important because I really need to build either private oven or clay oven with family growth, right? That was my thinking, that I need to get one of those out at least. I have private oven, but I need a stable first, right? Before I can play private oven. Mostly clay oven is what I'm thinking about. Mercator start player White Kingdom. So that could be a problem. Because Fironics could plow and then start player into occupation. But instead is playing Head of the Revolution here. Okay, that's kind of weird. Not what I would do here as Fironics. Definitely would have plowed. So that you can start player into Field Doctor. Maybe it's not Field Doctor. It's possible it's not Field Doctor and he just has cares about adjacency, field adjacency, like Corral, but not Corral because G-Deck's not in, just like Planter Box or something. And he cares about getting a large number of grain and vegetables really early. I don't know. So I'm going to family growth, play barn, and overachieve the clay oven. I need to make sure I get a plow action in. Oh, Fironics maybe just says Country Doctor? Might have Country Doctor and Field Doctor. I guess it's possible that it's both. Oh, touldin start player keys. Rip Mercator. Oh man, touldin is in a really great spot. Really great spot. Yes, I was thinking touldin's last in the family growth queue. Woohoo! But nope. No, he is not. Getting 6 wood here is very nice. Yep. Yeah, so second move plow, and then first move 6 wood next round. I get two really good resource actions, because there's clay, there's stone, there's 2 wood actions. 3 reed is good as well. I get a couple really good moves next round. I think I like 4 wood over plow. With barn and private oven, I really want to guarantee I get that first stable, because I really want that bake action before the end of round 9, I think. And it's possible still that Fironics has Field Doctor. So I'm still thinking that it's definitely possible that Fironics plows with their first move here. Forwood is probably better than my third action this round. Right, but I think Fironics might plow, is what I'm thinking. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe Fironics doesn't have Field Doctor. Still trying to play as if they do. Touldin got 8 clay. This would be the weirdest way to play Field Doctor. Well, maybe he's got other stuff going on, right? Could, like I said, it could be Field Doctor and Country Doctor. Could be both. Now Fironics is start playing and playing Greenhouse. I have no idea what Fironics is doing. I have no idea what Fironics is doing. He's going up to a stone house now. Okay, I have no idea what Fironics is doing. Take 3 reed here. I might build another wood room. I probably do, actually. Feed 6. Build a stable. Gonna keep morning trading. Yeah, the stuff on the board's not great. Morning trade, sow bake, build a room, take clay, something like that. Yeah, he bought the 2 stones, so yeah, lighthouse. Makes sense. Did Mercator just pass back to me as if I got skipped? I'm morning traded, man. I've got morning trader. Lighthouse would be a reason to play Field Doctor this way since it has to come first. Yes, that's a good point. Yep. Yep. Because the lighthouse provides room, and the field doctor provides family growth even without room. Mercator plays occupation compost farmer. Sure. Okay. Touldin's gonna day labor this round. What else is he gonna do? Maybe day labor and then reno. Build a cooking hearth and upholster some more. Fironics says lighthouse. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, if he has any other Stonehouse cards, I like it. The other thing is, you have to respect the fact that he's got 2 grain fields and a vegetable field sown already. Like that matters. That definitely matters. Looks like Build a Room is unblockable. Kind of hate all my other actions here. Plow, build, sow, maybe? Or plow, build, bake. Plow, build, sow, bake, yeah. Yeah, Reno coming in 7 too. Yep. Yep, Gray is right. Mercator gonna play carpet. So that's why Mercator built 6 fences in round 2. Because of carpet and White Kingdom. Nice. Not bad for Mercator. Not bad at all. Especially if family growth flips early. But I'm still way more afraid of touldin. Especially if touldin builds 2 more rooms. 5 upholstery points. Yeah, could be quite scary. Let's see what touldin does here. I'm pretty sure it's day labor. Yeah, so I will build a room. Should I sow less than this so I can bake more in the future? Yeah, definitely getting a sow action after I have a vegetable is a thing. Yeah, I do like that. Yes, getting a veg, and you know what? I want to play the private oven, so sowing 1 grain is not really that good. Yeah, because I can play private oven to get 10 food if I need it that way. Yes, I agree. I think this is better. Plus, I only need to bake 1 if I don't grow next round. If I build the well here. Yeah, because now I only need 1 bake action because I'm not going to grow next round. And I can morning trade vegetable most likely. Fironics plays baking dish. Yeah, I would have liked that card. Clay for a bake and a point seems great. Yeah, it gives me the 6 food, exactly. Yeah. Touldin gonna start player building materials, so I don't really want a stable block. And I want to morning trade vegetables anyways, so that's okay. Touldin could jump in front of me in the family growth queue. And he has keys anyways, so I can't block him anyways, so morning trade on veg. Be kind of nice to set up Renaissance Man this round. Take stone, take clay, play Renaissance Man. No, I don't have enough actions. I could set up Renaissance Man for start of round 10 though for 4 points. 4-point Renaissance Man would be fine. It looks like. Take 4 wood for now. 4 wood, 4 clay, sow. Clay hut extension. Not yet, at least. I get 6 wood again next round. Unless mercator takes it here. It takes 3 wood here, but it does not. Yeah, it does seem to put touldin back on fencing compared to how much clay he has. Three stone and then Renaissance Man, maybe? Also, plowing a field is reasonably important. If I don't get the 3 stone back, I should definitely plow fairly highly this round. I don't have to worry about start player even with Mercator's carpet because Mercator is going to grow immediately. Yeah, Fironics plows already. Yeah. Yeah, so Fironics probably has Field Doctor and then could start player last move. So if I want to grow next round, I should start player. But I think I like setting up Renaissance Man here. 3 stone is a good action. Yeah, getting my 4th occupation out to play Flower Field would be nice as well. Because I actually want as many vegetables as I can get. Because as many vegetables as I get is what lets me turn grain into points at a 1-to-1 rate. Because I can convert a vegetable to a food even without a hearth. Like if I have 8 vegetables, I can turn 4 or I can turn 4 grain into 4 points. Country Doctor is not what you need here because you need another sow action. I'm gonna eat a raw grain to play Renaissance Man. It's not great, but it's something. Yeah, because Fironics needs to sow last move to turn on Country Doctor, which means I just grow in front of them next round. I think I hold on to Private Oven, and I'll overachieve the Stone Oven, saving a stone here. Because I only have 1 grain to bake anyways, so 1 grain to 5 food with Clay Oven is good enough. And then with my Miner, I can play... Uh, maybe Rock Garden, not Paperclip, because I'm not sure if Oven Inspector or Dumpling Maker is coming out next. Yeah, Rock Garden, I guess, is fine. Because maybe my sequence is Family Growth, Plow, Sow. Although if it's not Family Growth, Plow, Sow, then Rock Garden basically does nothing. So then Building Materials would be better. Can't play Edible Roots yet. Yeah, Plow's gone. So rip Barn this round. Also, Fironics did not sow at the end of last round, so I can take 2 cattle here with my first move. Or I can morning trade vegetable. 2 cattle's great. 2 boar is also good. And maybe I wheel the boar if I morning trade vegetable. Yeah, I'm going to morning trade vegetable. Vegetable, I do need more grain. You're right about that, Gray. I need more grain. Well, I'm thinking that I'll eat vegetables for Dumpling Maker, right? Because vegetables are what will let me turn grain into points. Because Dumpling Maker requires that I eat something, and I'm not really eating something at the moment. I can eat animals. Yeah, but to eat animals, I need to build a hearth, right? Or a fireplace, which requires a clay action, which I can do. It is an option. I'll trade G the rest of the way. I want 1 more vegetable, though, in case I get a plow sow action next round. Yeah, so I would not be turning my 1, 2, 3, 4 vegetables, right? I would not be turning those. I would be using excess vegetables to turn grain into points at a 1-to-1 rate. So is it better? Is it better to have 8 vegetables and 5 grain and turn 4 and 4 at 1-to-1, or is it better to have 4 vegetables and 8 grain? It's better to have 8 vegetables and 5 grain, right? But I have to be able to eat all of them, and I have to be able to feed after eating them too. So that is relevant. So last move is going to be family growth. I think I can take clay. I could build a cooking hearth here. Private oven and cooking hearth. I only need one food. That's the thing. I do need one food somewhere. Yeah, 6 clay is a good move. Okay. I kind of like this start player actually from Fironics because he likes whatever action comes out. Unfortunately, his country doctor is so late. But if it's plow sow, he plow sows into regular family growth, and if it's family growth, then he family growths and then sows and then family growths again to get up to 5. So that's fun. Kind of like this from Fironics, but it's only working because his country doctor is coming so late. Also, touldin is going to screw him. Touldin is going to be able to grow in front of him. Yeah, touldin builds a 5th room here. All right, I think I build a private oven to bake. 2 clay, 1 stone, and then overachieve the cooking hearth for 4 clay. So I'll bake 1, and then I'll eat a veg. Get another Renaissance Man point. I don't have dumpling in play yet. That's one of my challenges for this round for sure, is get dumpling in play. Not really a challenge, it's just a thing I'm going to do. So yeah, if I was gonna have to eat a crop there, morning trading the grain would have been better because I could private oven and clay oven bake and have an extra 2 food. So that's a mistake on my part. I definitely thought that round was gonna go differently than it did. Second action, maybe start player. Start player paperclip. To get plow sow next round. Mercator start player buried treasure. Yeah, so my 3rd barn stable is at risk again. I probably would have to plow with my first move next round. Unfortunately, Fironics plowing as much as they did early made it difficult for me to get on the plow space when I needed to. Yep, if I can get the head of the revolution points, I like my chances. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Just go for one more plow action. Uh-oh, touldin's got fence dealer. Oh, well. Guess I'm taking clay so that I can reno this round. Clay 3 read. Yeah, so I can reno and still keep up Renaissance Man. Reno flower field. Yeah. Yeah, Reno flower field is okay. And then last move sow. Yeah, I like that. Oh, so bake is taken. Good point. I should have observed that. I don't know, grab a vegetable. Could just take 2 stone here. Gives myself the option of renovating in round 14. Yeah, Family Growth round 12 was very good for the carpet player. Fironics first move 3 wood, recognizing that head of the revolution is coming down to the wire. Yeah, touldin takes wood. Okay, so I think I can win head of the revolution if I wheel plow here. So I could fence 10, wheel plow, get a stable, and then first move. No, I would need the exact perfect sequence for it to go off here. But maybe I should try for it anyways. Hard not to overachieve on family growth. That's tough. Tough not to do that. Oh, I have too much that I need to do here. I want to sow bake. I want to plow. I want to family growth. Maybe I'll plow with this move. Yeah, I do need a sow bake action. And the plow lets me get another stable. Yeah, if I fence 10 with my first move after building a stable, that would get me the head of the revolution points. Not the most efficient fencing and farm layout, but it would get me the head of the revolution points. And Mercator's at 5, and touldin's at 5, so it's only Fironics that can use the family growth space. So, might come back. 2 wood and fences here. No, because touldin will fence. Fironics hasn't Country Doctor grown yet. Good point. Good point. Yeah, no, Fironics might take 2 wood, but then touldin's going to fence first. If I can fence here, I will. Yeah. If touldin doesn't, but I'm pretty sure touldin is going to fence. Mercator's going to re-up start player. Shaking my fist. That's annoying. Whatever Broom pulls a couple free points, it's good. I guess Milking Bucket wasn't free, but... 'Oh, Mercator has Conservator. Mercator has Conservator. That was in the draft. Four read and then overachieve so I can no longer reno fence. Yeah, because I'm looking at the fact that Fironics needs to regularly fence. Mercator is trying to set up for reno. How does Mercator... Mercator needs a read. Mercator needs to take read and play Conservator to then first move reno fence, and then Fironics would fence 12, and then touldin would plow sow, and then I would cry in the corner. Trying to think about what I'm overachieving. That's mostly what I'm thinking about right now. I guess I just overachieved the fireplace. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing, overachieving the fireplace. I don't have to do it with this move, but I think I guess there is that clay. There is cookery lover out there. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1. Yeah, no one else is close. Or crockery lover. No one else is coming close to crockery lover, so no one else will play it. It could have maybe gone into another room. And it could still be a stone oven or something. Like if Mercator plays Conservator and first move Reno fences, touldin has to Reno. So that means I get Plow Sow here. So that's something. I think it would have been better for a room if Family Growth hadn't come in 12. Family Growth coming in 12, the fact that so many people got up to 5 in round 12, meant that I didn't so much need the room anymore. If we play an Oct, does it block Mercator from playing Conservator? Is that what I'm trying to do at this point? Just say no. You can't. Maybe take a grain. Take a grain which can go on to Dumpling Master. Wood for a stable. Harvest. Harvest. Breed. You know what? I'll eat whatever. I'll eat a boar. And then grain goes to Dumpling Master. Feed 9. One last Renaissance Man tick. Well, at least I get a 5-point joinery. That's my consolation prize here. 5-point joinery, assuming that I get the major minor space back. Viva la Revolution in round 13. Darn! Yeah, those points were up for grabs, but unfortunately, I had other stuff to do. I think I do something like that. 1, 2, 3. I'm at 8, 9 grain right now. Did the dumpling maker grain count for grain points? Do they count to my grain score? No. And Wall says no. Okay. Yeah. I think the game was really over when touldin played keys. When touldin used keys to get up into second in the family growth queue. I think that's when the game really truly ended. But certainly touldin had a very, very powerful combination. Corey, upholstery politician. Nice. Very nice. Chief, oh my god. Yeah, basket maker is helpful as well. Yeah. Chief, oh my goodness. I should try to plow wheel joinery, but joinery is not guaranteed, so I'll play it here. It can be blocked pretty easily. Okay, so I'm gonna eat a boar and a vegetable, and a wood. A boar, a vegetable, wood, 2 food. That gets me up to 10. So I don't need a bake action or anything here. So then I convert 2 more grain, and I end with 6 grain. 3 on dumpling maker. So then my last 2 moves are not doing a whole lot for me. I can play paperclip for a point. I guess I could sow my grain for 1 point. Yeah, if the sow space is still there, then sowing a grain for 1 point is a thing, and then playing paperclip for 1 point. Otherwise, I'm out of stuff to do. I also don't have the stone oven. Yeah, that's right. All right, I'm just going to mark my final score here. Yeah, Fironics ends with 41. All right, so whatever I score plus 11, around 50. But Touldin's got me beat. Yeah, 51, great score, but Touldin's got me beat. Yep. Yeah, Touldin's around 55, it looks like. 54. Man, this game was so close. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Yeah, only 3 points off. I'm only 3 points off. Yeah, I needed more plow actions in the early game, but Mr. Country Doctor was plowing. My first pick Benefactor is also crying over here. Another second. Another second. This is like my fourth second place in a row where it's been very close. Oh well. We'll fire up another game. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Could have played Benefactor if I took 4 wood in round 6 over Plow. Yeah. What did I wheel? But I got 3 read with my third move. Like, my round 7 was really good. My round 7 was really good. Like, 3 read got me there a lot more directly. The 3 read doesn't matter if I Benefactor, right. But it does get me back into the family growth queue faster. Which got me, like, it got me 6 wood, right? Because touldin, I got 2 really good 6 wood actions out of it, right? Out of building. Because I think because I built in 8, I got Fironics had the first action build, which meant I got a good move, and then touldin had the first action build, which meant I got 6 wood. So I feel like I got okay compensation out of it from the family growth queue. You know what I mean, Gray? Because touldin built into start player into build, but he was always going to be able to do that. The 6 wood did just end up being joinery points, right? So the fact that the problem is really that I didn't get a fence action, because if I get a fence action and get the head of the revolution bonus there, then I mean I'm winning, right? If I get 6 wood and fence and head of the revolution. Anyways, we'll be back in a bit. Gonna take a short break.